If you want to know what your next edit is going to look and sound like on another device, like a phone, a tablet, or even another computer, you don't actually have to bother exporting it, uploading it somewhere, and then downloading it at the other end, because you can actually send a live feed of your timeline to almost any device that's connected to the internet. This is great for knowing what your audio mix is going to sound like when it's coming through a bunch of crappy phone speakers, or if you've got a client that's based in another location that really wants to give you live feedback without having to use a ropey-looking screen share over something like Zoom. We're going to use a function called remote monitoring. And the good news is this is free to do, but you do need to have DaVinci Resolve Studio, the paid version. And there are a couple of other requirements. Both you and anyone else you want to send a feed to will need to set up a free Blackmagic account, which you can do by clicking this link on the Blackmagic website and then hitting the Create a Free Account button right here. If you want to send a feed to a phone or a tablet, there's a free app called Blackmagic Remote Monitor that you're going to need to download and install. I'll leave links to that down in the description. If you want to send a feed to another computer, that app comes with your installation of DaVinci Resolve Studio. That's one annoying thing about this method. If you've got a client that really wants to watch on their computer instead of on a mobile device, they will need to pay for a Resolve license. Now, since the mobile app is available for free, I really don't know why you've got to pay for Studio if all you want to do is watch a feed on a computer. But those are the rules, so just keep that in mind. Also, for Linux and Windows users, according to the user manual, whether it's the machine that's sending out the live stream or the one that's actually trying to watch it, you will need to have an RTX series NVIDIA GPU because AMD and Intel GPUs are currently unsupported. That said, sometimes the manual can be a bit out of date, but all of the edit suites I've got here run on Macs, so I've got no way of confirming if this is still true. If anyone wants to try it out and let us all know down in the comments, please do. Now let's jump into Resolve and I'll show you how to set it all up. Head to the menu at the top, and under Workspace, down near the end of the list, you'll find an option for remote monitoring. Click on that to enable it. Then, down in the bottom right corner of the screen, you'll see a new icon and the remote monitor section will open. If it doesn't pop up for some reason, just click on the icon. You'll need to sign into your Blackmagic account. And once you've done that, click on the icon to open the monitor back up again, and you're going to have a few options to pick from for your video codec and your bitrate for the stream that you're going to send. The video codec you use must be one that's supported by whatever device is going to be watching the feed. And if you've got multiple people trying to watch at once, you'll need to up your bandwidth. You'll also see an option that says automatically accept connections. If you check this, anyone you invite to the stream can instantly connect. If you want to be able to approve each connection manually, just uncheck this box. When you click the start button, it's going to generate a session code. You'll need to send this to anyone that's going to try and watch the stream. You'll also see a clock showing how long your session's been running, and beneath you'll see a list of all the people that are connected. To watch the feed, open up the Remote Monitor app on the computer or mobile device and sign in with your Blackmagic account. I'm going to use my phone in this example. Click on the DaVinci Resolve Direct Monitor option, and then you just need to paste the code into the field and press connect, and you'll start receiving the feed from the timeline. If I press play on my computer,
And I'm the founder of Oregon Mountain Outfitters.
It immediately starts playing on my phone, and I can see and hear my edit live. This only sends a feed from the media, cut, edit, color, and deliver pages, so you can't use it to share work you're doing in Fairlight or Fusion. When you want to end the session, just head back to the little remote monitor screen in Resolve and click stop. Oh, and before I forget, I've got a really cool collaboration planned for my next video, so make sure you hit the subscribe button so you don't miss out on that, as well as all sorts of other Resolve tips and tricks like these. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next one.